Oh, hey people. So, get this cord out of the way. Um, the last couple days have been rather interesting. Yesterday, of course, was the day after Christmas, and I had actually had my Christmas with my girl yesterday. She came over. We went out, got something to eat, tried a new place. It was okay. I think the price for what they were asking for was a little more than I wanted to spend, but whatever. It was a place that I can go back to. Just right circumstances would have to be in place. It's not a place that I'm going to go to. It's not going to become one of my default places by any stretch of the imagination. But it's going to be a place that, you know, if it sounds good, I'll do. So, but that was fun. Came back. We did our gift exchange. What I gave her was a picture frame that had some where is it of this stuff. Used the black and actually made these little triangles on top of at the near the top corners of the frame that she can actually put her collar on, so she can actually display the collar. And I have a different picture an actual picture that I made for her, which I need to print. I just wasn't able to do it prior to Christmas. That she'll be putting in the frame, which is going to be a version of a vanilla version friendly of what she said when I collared her. What I had her say when I collared her, and I don't know if I want to post it here. I don't know if I'm gonna where I'm gonna if I want to post it at all. If people want to see it, please say something, and I'll put it up on like my Fet page or something. But I'm not going to just I'm not going to show you on a video. But if you want to see it, then I'll be happy to post it up on my Fet page. And she wound up getting me a couple little things, and 90% of what she got from me was just more about thought than about money. The two things. I mean, she bought me, or gave me one of her old internet router, so I can get rid of the big clunky box I have down here that is costing me $10 a month to have. So if I can say if that saves me money in the long run, she wound up getting something that's worth a lot of money because I actually saved money. The other one of the other things was this. This is actually not your father's root beer. It's actually a beer version of root beer. And this is something I've heard about for a while that I've wanted to try. And she got a couple for me, and absolutely amazing stuff. This is really, really good. The other major thing she got was this guy. And what this is not just some random mug. This is actually a mug for the local movie theater that we go to. And there's all three of the movie theaters in town. There's a fourth one, but it's like a dollar theater. But the three ones that we go to are all owned by this company. And one of the things they offer is this mug. And with this mug, I can go in and get a soda for like less than $2. Which, if you normally go to a movie theater, they cost a ton of money. So this actually, again, is going to save me a lot of money in the long run. Um, Really, this is something we've been talked about for a while, and the fact that she remembered that we had talked about it and got it, regardless of the fact that this thing costs like $15. Um, the fact that she got it was more important to me than anything, because I mean, to me, gifts to me are about thought, not about money. So, unfortunately, her collar hasn't come in yet. That should be coming in hopefully. If I don't hear from them by the end of the week, I will be contacting them. One of the other presents that I bought her still hasn't come in. I have no idea when that's coming in, but it'll be in eventually. And the other thing, the that I'm really waiting on. I have a couple other things out that eventually will show up, but is the Violent Wand set. And I actually got a message. I got a phone call from the guys over at the company, and it wound up being one of the best phone calls I've gotten in a long time, and that's because they I just started talking about what I do here, the fact that I'm going to be reviewing it, the fact that I'm going to be talking about it. I've already mentioned their name once, and I'm going to be mentioning their name probably a lot in the future if this works out. Uh, what we kind of came, before we finished up the phone call, we pretty much came to the conclusion that, you know, I do these videos, you guys watch them. If you're interested in what I'm talking about, he's going to give me a code that you can use to go to his site and actually buy stuff. Not only that, but he might be sending me products to review. In some stuff, if it's like something I really want to buy, and he'll give me like a really decent discount so I can do the reviews for here. And I might even actually start doing videos specifically for him that he can use on his website. So that's going to be really interesting to see where that goes. That relationship's going to be interesting because I don't even know what the rules are about this stuff. If I'm just reviewing something because I want to review it, then I know there's no harm, no foul. But the fact that that he would be sending me stuff specifically to review to be promoting his site, that I got to find out what the rules are on that. But I just think that's going to be interesting. So Monday, I get to go to the post office, pick up the set. So that means by Monday afternoon, you're going to actually get to see me doing the unboxing. I'm going to be doing a play sometime next week with my girl with it, which I'll get to use. Where is it? It's around here. Oh, here it is. Put it on the wrong side. Get to use this guy and wear this stupid thing on my head and actually record a POV of the Violent Wand play. And then, of course, then I'll do a third video on that set, which will be the actual, these are my conclusions. So, a full review of the product. So, you get to see the whole thing. Those are things that I'm working on. Hopefully, that'll be happening this next week. I might have another project that's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be in a completely separate channel. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to comment. You're not gonna be able to rate. It's just a watch it happen kind of a thing. But I'm not going to get into that now. I will talk about it in a video down the road. And if it works out, because I still have to wait to make sure this other person is completely comfortable with it. And if we're gonna do it, it'll start at the beginning of next year, which I know is very, it's not very far away, but still. But kind of a lot of things going on. Unfortunately, work was hell the other day. I had to do a job I've never done before. I'm trained on about two of the different positions, 2 out of the 4 positions in the kitchen. I had to do one of the positions I was not trained for, and unfortunately, it was the one that really. I mean, if it was just like because it was the dishes, I could have done the dishes. Dishes would have been easy. It was the dining room, and that sucked. So Christmas Day sucked on that, and I came home and everything hurt. So yeah, that was really fun. But it is what it is. I'm not going to really complain about it more than I have, and just kind of just let it happen. So that's kind of it. If you got anything, hit me up. Probably going to do a video a little later about one of my topics, and one of them is also I'm going to be adding to the list is about sugar daddies and about the girls who like sugar daddies and boys who like sugar daddies. I was talking to someone today and they brought that up and it just kind of set me off. So that's going to become a whole video by itself. So that's it for now. Be well and safe.